South Florida couple tries to have a wedding at stranger's mansion without getting permission. The couple invited family and friends to their dream home for their weekend wedding celebration, saying it was God's plan that they should get married there. Just one problem. They didn't own the mansion and didn't get permission from the owner. So for context here, this guy posed as a potential buyer on a $5 million mansion, never intended to put a bid on it, but instead offered to rent the property for a wedding. The owner declined, and this couple went ahead and started sending out invitations to a 2-day quote-unquote royal wedding on a property that they did not own. When asked to comment on the situation, the would-be groom said, "I don't want to talk about it." I don't blame him. What is up, my aesthetic boys? It's Fresh, back with another video from r/ChoosingBeggars. On today's episode, we look at some MacBook beggars and we answer the age-old question of the ages: who pays on the first date? What's wrong with the computer? Oh, nothing. Just got married and don't game anymore. Just read not graphics card. Man, yeah, well, that's why it's 500, not well over 1,000. Why is graphics card so much? Look, if you can get me a video card, I'll buy it from you. I just need a full working gaming PC for my son. I'm not gonna buy you a graphics card so that you can buy my computer. Yeah, and when a 4GB 1650 is going for $500, you can't expect a whole system to go for less than that with pretty much any kind of card. Fucking crypto, man. Fucking crypto. Makeup artist needed, not paid. This Saturday morning. I'm an actor shooting some headshots this Saturday. I need a clean and nice look, like Playbills actors. Basically, I propose a collaboration and credits on Instagram and Facebook. What is the collaboration? What is the collaborative aspect of somebody else providing a free service for you? Honestly, in some situations, for someone looking to get practice and stuff like that at doing makeup in a more professional setting, this could be a decent opportunity, but it becomes a choosing beggar because they have very specific requirements that need to be met. They already have their time in place, they already have the look in place, everything like that, and it's up to somebody else to provide that specific service. Quick rant. We signed up for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library thing where you get a free book sent to your child every month. We're only 3 months in, and this is the book we just received for this month. It's called Just Like My Brother. I'm pretty annoyed. There are plenty of families that only have one child, and while for me that's a choice, for some it isn't. I feel like it's a really poor choice of book to send to kids all over the country. End rant. Gosh, I just hate it when a philanthropist sends me a free book and it's not the right free book. Guess I'll just have to, wait until next month's free book? I think next time you decide to take a girl out on a date, you should at least pay for her like a gentleman. I also think you should give me back the money that I paid because I thought you were inviting me out, which is what you said. Here's my email. Really? Outlook.com? And anyhow, it was $35, so you can send that over now. Now, I'm no expert, but I don't think there's going to be a second date, though I want to hear from you guys because people seem to have a lot of opinions on this. First date. Who pays? Do you split the bill? Maybe the person who does the inviting pays? Maybe you just pay all the time? Let me know what you think, and if you have any crazy stories about paying first dates, drop it down in the comments. Is the price negotiable? It's $2. My neighbor family keeps complaining that they had a verbal agreement with the previous owners to use our swimming pool and they won't take any subtle hints. How can I stop them from using it without involving any police as we are outside of a homeowners association? Well, if you're sticking with subtle hints for now, I'd recommend being more direct, telling them that it's not their property and they're not welcome there. They don't need to claim that they had an agreement with the previous owners. They very may well have. I believe that entirely. Keywords here though, previous owner. Claim that all you want, it doesn't make you welcome on anybody's property now. Hi, I saw your ad for the iMac. Is it still available? Is price firm? Hi, yes, it's still available and yes, price is firm. Well, would you be willing to take $300? They just said price is firm. Anyhow, would you be willing to take $300? My daughter needs a computer for school and we haven't found anything for her in our budget. Please help? I'm sorry, but the price I listed was the lowest I'll take. It's less than a year old and still has AppleCare for another 2 years. I understand needing a computer for school, but I can't let it go for $300. Please. She needs a computer. Can you please take 300? Also, we have no car, so can you drop it off? Our address is red redacted. Well, actually, if you can show me somehow that your daughter is in school, like a transcript, report card, registration, etc., I'd let it go for $700. That's $200 off. If you can't prove to me that she's in school, then my price is still $900. If you can, it's $700. I'm all for helping a student in need. I've been there. But I will not take $300 for a practically new iMac. $700 is the lowest I will take. $700 is too much, please. The most we can do is $350. When can you drop it off? I'm not dropping anything off, especially for $350. I'm sorry, but it sounds like you need to explore other options. Best of luck to you and your daughter. Well, I just found another ad for someone selling an identical computer for $400. If you'll take $300, I'll buy yours. That sounds like a great deal. You should definitely buy theirs. A combination of stellar negotiating technique and just bad lying and emotional manipulation. Offering a discount for an actual student simultaneously cuts off the emotional help a student argument and calls them out for their bullshit on probably lying about this being for a daughter in school anyway. And even after all that, of course they wanted it to be dropped off, because why wouldn't they? Wait, hold on. Hold the phone, which statistically speaking, half of you are. Are you telling me that only about 2% of my subscribers have ever checked out the Discord? This is like an awfully low number considering how many Baja Blast related emojis and pictures of my staff's pets we have on there. Look, I'm not saying you necessarily want to meet myself plus 7 other fun people looking to hang out any time of day. I'm just saying that if that's appealing to you, well, I know a place. Link is in the description and you know what to do. Click it. The link, you gotta click the link to join the Discord. Looking for custom illustration, artists who can work for under $5 on a long-term basis, high volume work. If the things go well, there will be a lot of business for us. Well, maybe a lot of business for you, but it doesn't really sound like there's gonna be a lot of business for the artist. Just to be clear, you want a lot of work for a long time for just about no money. Well, $5. That might cover a delivery fee on your dinner tonight, maybe a bag of chips. Definitely fair compensation, I'd say. My mom can buy an $11,000 car, but can't even buy me a flagship that costs $1,600 or even an iPhone? Well, we've seen posts on this sub before about teens complaining that they don't have the latest and greatest, and yeah, it seems pretty entitled, but for a lot of these, it's just kids who don't entirely understand what they're saying. When you're young, having the right brand jacket or phone or t-shirt can seem like literally the end of the world. I get that, and it's important for them to learn that it is not, in fact, the case, but also maybe for other people to have a little sympathy in them being kids. This poster just doesn't have a great understanding of money. $11,000 for a car is not expensive for a used vehicle and certainly doesn't equate to the ability to buy a $1,600 phone, but boy, do I hope they figure that out soon. Anyone giving away cheap AirPods Gen 2 with charger and original case unsealed under $10, preferably free? Or if not, can anyone give me a free Disney Plus account? Both are for my daughter's 12th birthday. I promised her them, and if she doesn't get them, she will cry. Thanks. Imagine doing this and then not thinking that your daughter's unhappiness was your own fault. You shouldn't be saving up for AirPods. You should start saving up for therapy the way that you're treating her. Would you take $20 and does everything work good? Yeah, everything works. It's only been listed for an hour, so the price is firm at $40 for now. Okay, I'm a senior and on SS and a fixed income. Yeah, I'm a graduating student with $280,000 in student loans at 7.6% interest. I understand, Chris, but I have a lot of health issues and can only do a certain amount. Hold on. Hold the phone. $280,000 in student loans? 7.6%? Oh my, it's giving me anxiety just thinking about. I hope that that's like a doctoral degree in a medical field or something, because holy shit. Hey guys, I've just moved down from Red Redacted and noticed you're my new local club. I've spoken to the locals and they've said really good things about Redacted. I'm actually an up-and-coming Instagram model with 3,000 followers, and I'd be willing to do one social media post promoting your club in return for a private booth, 10 frees, and a bottle of Blurry Redacted. I think this would be a great opportunity for a club in the burbs. I don't normally give such a great deal, so please keep this between us, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Yeah, we threw a public figure with a mullet off a diving board yesterday for 20,000 views, and it cost us 0 bottles. Thank you, though. Well, if you've spoken to the locals and you've heard really good things about the club, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they probably don't need the help of an up-and-coming Instagram model. Seems like they've got things pretty under control. Do you have a restaurant, a bike, or a hotel that needs promotion? Hit me up and we will promote it as long as we can eat, ride, or sleep for free. To be fair, Andy here is a comedian, and this seems to be a bit that he does on his Twitter. He'll say something like, "in need of a Ferrari" as a joke, but then also say things that make the bigger jokes feel more like, "just kidding." Unless? See, these kinds of offers really only mean anything when you actually have influence to exert, when you can get people to buy other people's stuff. In the case of Mr. Dick here, well, sure, he's a verified Twitter account with 138,000 followers, but he gets like 30 likes max on most of his tweets. And hey, an established traditional media celebrity who once had their own MTV show and has made appearances on Letterman, Conan, and Kimmel, that's gotta carry some clout for a local business by association. Well, not really if the established comedian in question was literally removed by security from Kimmel's show because he was repeatedly touching guest Ivanka Trump. But hey, he's a fan of inappropriately touching women on TV. He already did that to Pamela Anderson during a Comedy Central roast in 2005, not even to mention the dozen or so other cases of lewd conduct, including exposing himself to an entire comedy club, yelling the N-word at a show, and getting fired from 2 movie sets the same month for inappropriate conduct with crew members. He's had on-the-record anti-Semitic comments and an alarmingly long list of controversies. I'm just saying, this is a lot of things that if I were a business owner, I would not necessarily want to be associated with.